or it was already in your head from a previous, like there must have been something you already knew about or had a sense of, or
I just woke up one morning and said, there's got to be a better way.
how is it that you knew to go into the naturopathy though? So like you wake up and you're like, these quacks, they're not it. So
I did research on natural medicines.
why natural like you were just like, this is artificial, so now I need natural, or it was already in your head from a previous, like there must have been something you already knew about or had a sense of, or
I just woke up one morning and said, there's got to be a better way.
yeah.
And so I just started researching what would that better way be.
You just went to Google and was like, what alternative medicines exist? Or
Yeah, what is it more natural that I can do so I don't have to continue to take prescriptions and take this over the counter stuff and take this that's more healthier for me so I don't end up back.
And there was but it starts with the gastric bypass.
Correct.
And I'd never known that about you, and I really think I don't know exactly on the top of my head how to, but if you put that front and center, the story of somebody who overcame obesity but struggled from a very difficult.
It is very difficult. So people who had the surgery back then are probably suffering more now with medical issues like malabsorption, just not being able to eat the proper foods and do the proper things for their bodies, which then you end up with, like for me, full disclosure, I have white matter disease.
Okay. What's that?
It is where I have lesions on my different parts of my brain.
Oh my!
Because I don't get enough oxygen.
Oh my goodness!
To my brain because my body doesn't make enough red blood cells.
Oh no!
Because your red blood cells are made in your bone marrow and your digestion. So.
And yet you take no medicines for this. You take
no. I take all supplementation like tinctures and teas and natural stuff to keep me going. So it's a lot of work, but it's worth it because then I don't have all the side effects. Like people who take all these medications, let's give them this medication for this. So, okay, they're having a side effect. Let's give them this medication to counteract this side effect because it'll work with this. And then they have another side effect and then they get another medication. And so it's a roller coaster of Band-Aids. Yeah. And I chose not to go down that route.
And step by step, since your gastric bypass or since the revision, you have been piecing together. It's been a very personal journey for you of discovery and creation of solutions to problems that you've experienced now.